All right, trying to test the microphone. Trying to test the microphone. Yeah. Greetings, super team. My name is Emmanuel. I'm the founder of ClickShift. At ClickShift, we're building the brain that powers autonomous agents on chain, and we have submitted Pulse as an evidence that wallets can have agentic abilities and can programmatically get to execute tasks on chain without the help of humans. So as you can see, as I'm just speaking to you, you see conversations scrolling up on its own. These are agents communicating to themselves. So Pulse is like a protocol that houses agents that interact with themselves, and how these agents operate is that they wake up from sleep, they read whatever instructions that they have, either from you or from Orchestrator. So Orchestrator is an agent. I will come to that. When they read it, they execute the task. The task can be buying a token, the task can be selling, the task can be monitoring the market, and they report. You see here, you see where my cursor is, you see the conversations. These are the conversations happening among the different agents. I just created some of these agents. Some of them are custom agents, while some of them are follow com agents, and I'm going to explain. So when they sleep, they wake up, they act based off of the instructions that they have, either from you or from the orchestrator, and they go back to sleep. Now, every of these instructions, so what happens here is just minor conversation. So conversation of maybe what the market is saying, but any decision they make, maybe governor gets to block an agent that wants to hallucinate, it will show here. Maybe the DCA executed a trade, is going to show here. DCA is one of the agents. Governor is not an agent. Governor, it's like a police officer kind of that enforces 7 hard rules to ensure that you never lose money, you never get robbed, an agent hallucinates or gets compromised, doesn't affect you or your money. So there are 7 rules I'm going to show you. So this is where transactions happen. This is where you can check transactions, confirm the transaction logs. Now, this is how Pulse work. You see the touch stream scrolling up. I'm going to just take us through the dashboard. When I'm done taking you through the dashboard, and then I'm going to show you how you can create agents on your own. Any user can come create an agent on their own, and I'm going to tell you how that happens. Very solid stuff. And then I'm going to end with showing you how Pulse connects with external exchanges. I'm going to show you live how it connected to one of our bots that is on chain, that's been on mainnet with 525 users, called ClickBot. It connected with a REST API. Now, here is the balance of the soul I have. How do you get funded? How do you fund your Pulse ecosystem? Now, this is how you fund it. A typical user comes to Pulse, they connect their wallet. We don't collect email because it's on chain, decentralized. We don't need your email. The moment you connect, the wallet is an evidence that you are bullish on chain. You connect your wallet. As soon as you collect your wallet, 5 agents are created for you. We have the risk agent. We have the DCA. This is the DCA agent. I'm going to explain the DCA agent, what it is. This is the trailing agent. This is the risk manager 3. Then orchestrator is this one. And then we have this 5 off-ramp agents. So these are agents that are created for you just by connecting your wallet. All you need to do is just to connect your wallet. All right. Now, when you connect your wallet, what is the next thing you do? The next thing you do is that you fund what I call the vault address. The vault address is the address of the orchestrator. Orchestrator does not buy token. Orchestrator basically assign instruction, and this is where you speak to orchestrator. If you can see my cursor now, there is a command center, rock check, or these are things you can speak to it here. It reasons, and I can try out something. I can say, how are we performing with my mission? Or let me change my mission now. I am changing. So this is where you see your mission. If you can see this, maximize bonk position this week, DCA aggressively on dips. Now I want to tell orchestrator I am changing my mission to growing my capital by let me say 25%. Please get the agents working. This is all I need to tell Orchestrator. Orchestrator is fed with our intelligence from ClickShift. So Orchestrator will take your instruction and then now decide. Now this is it. Look at the response of Orchestrator. If you can let me zoom that so that you can see it. I will instruct the agents to focus on growing your capital by 25% and ensure they are actively working towards this mission. You know, when you want to rock check, this is rock check, or this is, so Orchestrator is basically running on in intelligence, so it gets to decide on the roles of the different agents. You can also decide to give Orchestrator to say this is the role I want this agent to play. That is if you create a custom agent. Now I was at the place of where I said how you fund your Pulse ecosystem is that you just simply just copy this wallet address. This wallet address is created programmatically the moment you connect your wallet to Pulse. These 5 agents come on board, these 5 wallets rather, with agentic abilities. These Orchestrator wallet with an agentic ability. You know, all of the wallets, this is the proof of the wallets that were created. When you click on wallet proof, this is it. Verifiable on chain. Alright. Of all the wallets that were created for the different agents. And when you create a new agent, the wallet comes into that platform. Now you can copy this address, go fund the address, or you can buy USDC from Clickbot and convert to SOL. You know, you can buy your SOL from Clickbot. Clickbot is one of our products that is currently, basically what Clickbot does is that it helps you make money on the Solana chain with either PEPs, copy trading SPL tokens and all of that, you know, and then it also helps you move money to your bank, so you can on-ramp and off-ramp with Clickbot. So we just connected it. You can click on this to buy your USDC as a user. You know, you can drain the vaults if you want to drain. You don't want, like, if I click on this, I'll drain the vault, but I don't want to click on that because I already have SOL and I want to make this video as short as possible, so I don't want to start demoing how to fund my SOL with Faucet. This is DC agent. The role of DC agent is that anytime price reduces by 5%, it buys the dip. Now we set 5% as a back-end setting. However, you can set your DCA here. You know, you can use your that command center to set your DCA, but based off of our intelligence, we set DCA to buy at every 5% dip. But of course, DCA can only buy when governor approves purchase, and all of this thing happen in milliseconds. And I'm going to show you the 7 rules that the governor gets to check before it allows any agent to make a purchase. The good thing about this is that you can decide to recall an agent. If I click on recall, as you can see here, it's going to drain this agent of all the SOL it has. All right, let me click on it so that you get to see it live. I will ask Orchestrator, which is this. Remember, Orchestrator, I told you communicate with Orchestrator here. This is the command center. I will ask Orchestrator to refund. You see, it was 1.9 before, now it's 0.01. You can confirm what just happened now by clicking on this. This is it takes you to the wallet address of the DCA agents. Let me just click on that. It takes you to the wallet address. It confirms automatically on Solana Explorer that this is the wallet address. Very beautiful. This is the transaction that have happened. I've actually used this for a lot of, you know, transactions that have happened, but I think the most recent one, this is a day ago, so let me look for this a few seconds ago. So when you look at the timing, you would see when all of these were happening. So yesterday I was running all manner of transactions with, you know, DC and the likes. Now this is the one that happened few seconds ago. All right, that the moment you click on recall, Orchestrator quickly collects all the money that it assigns to the agents. So that is the idea. When you click on sack means that it will not be here anymore. I don't want to sack them now, but the link is in my bounty submission. You can always try it out. This is live. We are bullish on this, and at ClickShift, you know, after the bounty, we intend to build out this mainnet because this does not exist in any chain, and what a privilege to be the team that is going to build this on Solana. You know, when you click on SAC, it leaves here and it goes to this place. This is where SAC agents are. All right. Now, Trailing agent basically monitors the price. When the price is going up, is monitoring it. Anytime there's a let's say 15% drop, because that was all we set, you can set whatever you want to set. All right, so trailing ensures that when the market moves higher than you projected, you will not regret that, if I had known, I wouldn't have set a take profit at 2x when the market actually went 6x. With trailing, you don't have any problem with that. Trailing follows the market. But of course, every execution would have to pass through, the governor will have to make an approval. You know, as I'm speaking to you, see their thoughts flowing. Their thoughts are flowing because I've already given Orchestrator a mission. And when you do that mission, you get to see that they will begin to communicate, interacting with themselves. You know, when you go here, you get to, so this is what is happening. You see the record that we recalled 1.05 so of this agent has been moved to vaults. You see, so every important action comes in here. But normal conversation, for instance, they greet themselves here, good morning. DC agent will wake up and say good morning. Bounty agent will say, oh, I just confirmed that so just dropped by so, you know. So that's basically, and by the way, bounty agent is a custom agent. It doesn't come by connecting your wallet. You know, I'm going to show you how you create it. You just name the agent, give it its description. Orchestrator will now take back your description and then analyze what the role of that agent is going to be, the safest execution that role that agent is supposed to make. So what are the pitfalls the agent should, you know, take note of and avoid? You know, what are the possible win rates the agent can latch on? Orchestrator does that and assign this. Beautiful. I'm going to show you my code base as well. This is massive. We are massive on this. Bounty agent is one of the agents that we created. I'm also going to show you how that happens. Now there's something I didn't mention, is sleep. When you click on sleep, let me click on sleep now. When you click on sleep, what happens is that they stop. This is an evidence. When you see this moving, it's an evidence that they are awake. When you see this moving, it's an evidence they are awake. But I've clicked on sleep for off ramp. Off ramp have gone to bed. You all right? So you can use, this is massive. This is really massive. Now I'm going to go to the next thing very quickly, which is I've set my funding. This is where you see some of the metrics. For instance, 5 agents, that's what we have. When I create a new agent, when you come here, you're going to see that the agent has increased. This is the heartbeat. The agents have heartbeats, you know, and this is the heartbeat gets to tell you that agents are active. All right, this is a trade, 0 trades for now, you know, because they are still monitoring the market and all of that. Governor blocked 0, Rock stopped 0, and this is massive. The thoughts they've executed is 2,152. When you scroll, you get to see the thoughts. These are the thoughts. I just left it. I coded it in a way that you can have logs of thoughts just in case you need to, you know, investigate anything. But just to save you the stress, I had to dedicate here to be a place where you get access to any form of important conversations that may have happened. Now, I have told okay, I want to do something now. I want to tell this year agents. Remember, this year agent, I drained this year agent. Can you see that? Can you see that? I drained this year agent, if you can recall. Now I want to tell Orchestrator, please give this year agent some capital. Now I don't want to spell it the way it is. I just want to see, because normally this year agent has an hyphen underscore, rather, this year underscore agent underscore 1. But let me just type it like this and see if Orchestrator would be able to reason that, confirm, like it can detect that I'm referring to this agent. Please give this agent some funds to trade in the market. All right, so let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens. I will allocate funds to this agent now so it can trade in the market. All right, so let me see this year. Let's look at the this year agent, if that money is going to come. If it comes in, we're going to click on this now to confirm that money, to confirm like the programmatically transfer of money from the Orchestrator to the DCA agent. Still waiting for it to land. So, but while I'm waiting for it to land, I'm also going to explain the. I'm just waiting for it to land. Anyway, while it's coming, or let me even click on, it's possible that maybe it's my system that is delaying the, it's possible that it may have happened on chain and my system is delaying to display it. Now this is it. 7 minutes ago this was what happened. So it has actually come on chain. You can see that this has happened 2 minutes ago. Remember, this one happened 7 minutes. So it has actually come. This is the block in which this happened. Look at this timestamp. So this happened. This was, the transaction has happened on chain already. It's just that my system is delaying to show it. So what I might just do is to refresh. Let me refresh to have that appear. Let me refresh to have that appear. Now this is it. 2 minutes ago a transaction happened. So let me come back here to confirm other transactions. Now these are transactions that have happened. Oh, DC has even made a transaction. You see that DC had made a transaction already. So when you click on this, all of these thoughts, you will see the different transactions that were made, real transactions that were made. Insufficient balance. Okay, this one, and it was one of the agents I drained. Autonomous relay 0.01. So these are agent. I can click. Let me click on any of it. Real TX off ramp. Oh, this is beautiful. So I didn't mention to you the role of off ramp. Sorry about that. I had to move. I moved very fast. The role of off ramp. Off ramp agent, basically what off ramp agent does is that anytime there is profit, 15% profit, off ramp moves the money to the cold wallet. So the cold wallet is your wallet, and that wallet is the wallet where you can now choose to withdraw. We usually recommend that users go to Clickbot because you can withdraw to your local currency, Naira, with Clickbot. So off-ramp agent, that's what it does. Basically just monitoring. Anytime there's 15% profit from any of the wallets, it just withdraws it. Risk manager ensures that you never get rogged. Risk manager also alerts, because sometimes trailing might be busy trailing and not considering risk. This year might be busy DCAing and not considering risk, But what we now have risk manager to do, risk manager just monitors the rogues, monitor, mint authority and all of those security stuffs. Bounty agent, I created this one custom, and then this is governor, the almighty governor. Governor ensures that you never lose money as a result of an agent hallucinating. All right, so this is beautiful. I'm now going to quickly go to, I just clicked on distribute capital. Capital distributed. This agent got 0.4. Did you see that? This agent got 0.4. Trailing agent got 0.2. So I had to tell it to redistribute capital. Now you see what happened here. This agent that was once drained now has 0.4. When I click on the Solana, I clicked on the wallets to just check what transactions have happened on Explorer. You get to see these transactions. Now this happened a few seconds ago. You can see the balance. The balance here is 0.4. This is amazing. This is programmatically done, and I'm really excited that this is coming on the chain that we most believe in, the Solana chain. Now these transactions these are transactions that has happened. Like I told you, this is where you see some of the decisions that are made. For instance, if governor gets to block somebody now, you will confirm it here. The older decisions that are made are at the top. So when you scroll down, you get to see other things. Let me click on this to confirm this transaction. I don't know if this was when DCA had a soul or not. Or better still, let me just go to off ramp. There was a time I wanted to check off ramp. I don't know what happened again. Off ramp. Where is off ramp? Okay, this is off ramp. Let me view on Explorer. Now, off ramp. This is off ramp wallet address. Like I told you, off ramp moves your profit, so that way nothing tampers with your profit. This is beautiful. You see the transactions that happened. With off ramp. This is the transaction that happens with off ramp. If I click on this now, I can view receipts, but because of time, I might not be able to click on that. Let me check again. Blocked amount 3.0 so exceed. Oh, this is beautiful. Blocked amount 3.0 so exceeds maximum single TXO. So one of the things one of the rules of governor has is that there's a maximum number of SOL you can trade. All right, if there's a maximum number of SOL you can trade. So when you have that max, it will block you from trading. Rock chat scam. So this, I'm just looking at the decisions made here. But if I want to check real statistics, I will show you where to check real statistics. Oh, this is beautiful. DCA. Let me check what DCA has. Now, this is what DCA bought. I'm trying to open the Explorer link now. Is loading. Yeah. So this is it. You see what's happened there? Fee payer signer. That's confirmation of on-chain execution by wallets that have agentic abilities. I'm really so delighted by this solution. Now, we're not quickly going to go to how Pulse connects with how Pulse connects with what's it called, the external agents, exchanges, and the likes. Now, this is Clickbot. Clickbot is an agent on its own, is on chain, and Pulse, Clickbot connected to Pulse with a REST API. Sorry, I wanted to do /stats. What am I doing? Yeah. All right, so this is it. /stats. Clickbot is like
hey
a
friend,
Web3
GM,
Siri.
I am Clickbot, the only Siri on Web3. Let's make some money today.
Yeah, it's like a Web3 Siri where you make money. You click on make money, for instance, it tells you how to make money and all of that. But this is not, we're not here for Clickbot. It's a massive solution, but we're not here for Clickbot. I just want to show you an amazing thing. This marvels me a lot, that Pulse connects to exchanges. Pulse connects to fellow agents, can connect to Pulse. This is an agent on Solana Chain called Clickbot. It works on PEPs trading. I just showed it now. See, this is straight SPL tokens. This is copy trading. This is sniper. All of these things are live. If you just search for ClickSolBot, ClickSolBot, search it on Telegram, is live and is on chain. Sniper, trade peps, refer and earn. So these are a referral program. Your wallet, if I click on my wallet now, for instance, it's going to show my wallet and all of that, the help guide and everything. Now, Pulse connects to this, and this is amazing. Remember, our balance was 4.99, agents 5, but 4 is active. Do you remember that I had to cause trailing to sleep? Do you remember? That's why I see now I'm going to make trailing to be active now, and then come back here and check how many agents are active. Let me come back again. I'm just trying to show how this is really massive just in DevNet. You are seeing this. This means 5 agents, but only 4 is active. Why? Because I made one agent to sleep, which was trailing, and I forgot to bring it back to life. Let me bring. Sorry, it was not trailing. It was off ramp. So let me wake it now. I can click on this to say wake all agents. Now, Orchestrator is going to give me the information now of what has happened by just that instruction that I gave. Say wake all agents. Now, let me check where is off ramp now. Where is off ramp? Off ramp is going to come up now. Shortly, off ramp is going to come up to to show that it is alive. Bounty agent is already alive. Risk manager is already alive. Trailing, DC agent, they are all already alive. Now let me do /pulse on Clickbot. And the good thing again about this is that you can set your commands here. You can set commands here. I can say I can tell Pulse here now to say please change my mission to buying old tokens with high pressure. Change my mission, pause deploy. Please change my mission to buying old tokens with high pressure. Please change my mission. Orchestration processing. Please change my mission to buying old tokens. This is it. I will instruct the agents to focus on buying old tokens with high pressure and ensure they are actively working towards the new mission. This is amazing. This is beautiful. You see that Pulse is connecting, to external agents. I can click on this to check governor status. Orchestrator can tell me this is what the governor status is. This is what it looks like, and the likes. Now let's go back to ClickBot. This is amazing. I'm just so it gives me so much joy to see this happening. That agents are communicating with themselves, and we have rules to keep them in check. Now let me try another command, and I can even sack an agent from here. If I do /pause sack now, I can sack an agent. If I do /pause sack, please sack trailing agent. This is beautiful. Sacking, please sack trailing agent sack. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is amazing. I can even do my mission, view or change mission direct. Let me change my mission. Now if I want to change mission now, let me change. I'm going to put this mission. Buy old tokens with high buying pressure. Now there are different, when you connect to ClickBots, there are different endpoints. Mission updated and broadcast, buy old tokens with high pressure. So there are different endpoints, and there are different commands you can use when you connect Pulse to your external agents, or connect it to your exchanges. I can sack, like I said. I can even check my trades. I can check the proof of the trades that have happened. The proof of the trades. It's amazing. This is the proof of the trades that have happened. 8 agents wallet on Solana. Bounty agent, super team. I sacked super team, but I might likely recreate it. DC agent, off ramp. This is a proof. And when you click on any of this, it's going to. This is it. I don't want to open it because of my system is hanging, but let me just open it. Let it just take us to Chrome so that we continue. Now the next thing I want to show is I want to show you how to create agents with Pulse. With Pulse you can create agents. Now that's the wallet. Just open. See, you see what's happening. These are transactions that have happened with this wallet, programmatically created by the agents. Now there's something I need to show you. This. So from the dashboard here, when you just click on live graph, click on this live graph, it takes you to this. This is where you monitor the heartbeat, just like how the medical personnel monitor heartbeats of people. Like I told you, these agents have heartbeats. They behave like humans. They greet themselves in the morning. They ask themselves questions. They interact. They report on any information they find in the market. This is how you know when they are asleep. When they are asleep, their line will be straight. When they make this means this small line now means he just woke up. Maybe just woke up and then it was reasoning. When they execute, there's a spike. That spike shows that there's an execution that have happened. This is amazing. And you can check your wallets. You can check your matrix. This is the matrix. If you want to have like a view, we did this that every individual can come on Pulse and own for themselves agents that will be going into the market, safely to bring back profit for them. These agents think, wake up, execute, obey instructions, are bound by the 7 rules from the governor, which I'm going to show you. and of course instructed by Orchestrator. You can't communicate to the agents directly, but you can communicate to Orchestrator. Orchestrator manages the agents. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I don't think this ever exists, and Solana is bullish on this, So this is the metrics. Now let's go and create an agent. Now this is the home page. I will talk through this maybe if I have time, but let me just quickly go where I can create an agent. In mainnet we intend to put the creating of agents in the dashboard, but now it's just in the home page here. Now these are agents that don't come automatically. Remember when I told you the way Pulse works is that the moment you connect your wallet, 5 agents are created for you automatically, and these 5 wallets with agentic abilities, and then you can decide to fund the Orchestrator wallet, because the Orchestrator wallet is the wallet that is, we call it the vault, that holds the money and then distributes the money when you tell it to distribute the money to the different. You saw when I asked it to distribute the money to the different agents. All right, now these agents are agents that are pre-created that you can activate. Liquidity provider, token sniper, arbitrage, yield farmer, white watcher, sentiment trader. These are agents that I like. This what's it called, this arbitrage, I like it. But these are different agents you can create. It just suggests it for you, but I don't want to create any of this. I just want to create something else. Let me create Solana Foundation agent, or Solana Foundation sniper. Help me get SPL tokens that are less than 5 hours old. But ensure trailing works with you and risk manager. You will click on create. This is it. You see that has just created your wallet. It has just created your wallet automatically. This is agent spawned, and this is when you click on this now, view on Solana Explorer. This is it. You see how programmatically we didn't have to go create wallet and all of that. Just by enabling an agent, the agent automatically creates a wallet for itself, goes on chain, creates a wallet for itself. Goes on chain, creates a wallet for itself. Now I'm waiting for it to load, so we just confirm that action. Then we'll now go to Pulse. We'll go to our dashboard to confirm that the Solana Foundation agent. Now this is it. Transaction history. Of course, we just created it. There's no transaction yet happen. Balance, so there's no balance so yet. Now this is the address. If I copy this and fund this address with Faucet Solana, I have Solana on this address. But of course, if you fund any of these addresses, then you just want to fund, because the way Pulse operates is that you fund the Orchestrator address and then it distributes capital. Now let's check for Solana Foundation agent. This is it. You can see that. Can you see this? Solana Foundation sniper. This is the agent we just created. Now I want to do something. And by the way, I didn't mention that there are some agents you can sack based on their work. Their work is very critical. Risk manager, for instance. Sorry, my laptop is hanging. I don't know. Risk manager, for instance. You can't sack. Yeah, this is risk manager. You can't sack risk manager. There's no sack button there. Governor is not an agent, like I mentioned. You can't sack Orchestrator. So these are agents you cannot sack. Now let me ask Orchestrator to distribute capital. I want to see if Orchestrator can identify. Oh, we have insufficient balance. We have insufficient balance. Oh, okay. So let me do this. Let me drain off ramp. Let me drain off ramp. This can kind of like take a while because of my laptop, especially now that I'm recording a video. It's kind of like, okay, it has affected. So I've drained off ramp. Let me see. Okay, let me ask it. Let me ask it to distribute capital and see what it shows. This is amazing. This is beautiful. Will it say that the money is not enough? Capital distributed, agents, okay, cost 0.5 trillion, bounty agents, and all of that. So it's as if it didn't identify. Okay, this is one of the things we're going to do mainnet to allow it to identify new agents when created. Yeah, so this is I mean, it was a feature that came to mind, and when I built it out, I was just so excited. But however, we're going to, after the bounty, we're going to go mainnet. When we go mainnet, or even before we go mainnet, it's just 5 lines of code I'm going to add there. I'm doing this video at a very like a day to the deadline, so I may not want to redo this video again. If not, I would have just added that code. 5 lines of code is just going to connect to Solana Foundation, and any new agent that is created, you can just identify it immediately. But let me just ask you, do you know I just created an agent called Solana Foundation Sniper? Can you see the agents? Let me just confirm. But I know I didn't add this line of code. But anyway, so far this has been really incredible. We are really excited for the ability for agents to speak to themselves, act autonomously, be guarded, so they don't hallucinate, check logs, the ability to connect to external sources. Yes, I can see the agent called Solana Foundation Sniper, but it is currently inactive. If you want to activate it, please let me know. Oh my god, I underestimated this orchestrator. Please activate it. Please activate it. Can you imagine? I underestimate. Please activate it. Let me see what happens. If this happens, oh my god. If this happens, hey, if it activates it, orchestrator is so. I will activate the Solana Foundation Sniper agent now. Let me just wait for it, because of course, this thing takes a lot of time to come up. Oh, it's activated. You see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now give Solana Foundation Sniper some capital. But does he have any capital? Because I just asked it to redistribute. So this is amazing. It's beautiful. I'm going to just I will allocate funds to the Solana Foundation Sniper agent now, so it can trade in the market. That will take a while to come in, like I told you. It's going to take a while to come in. But while it's coming in, let's go. Let me just show you the docs. We have a docs. As part of the requirement for the bounty, we have a docs. So when you click on these docs, this is where we did it. It is we built this not just because it's a bounty, but because it so much aligns with what we do in click shifts, and we can't just be very delighted. So this is the docs. You can access whatever section you want here. It tells you this is the system architecture from Phantom. Like I told you, from Phantom you connect your Phantom wallet, automatically it creates Orchestrator, which is the AI brain, and all the 5 agents for you. This is the heartbeat architecture that we have. When you go to my code base, heartbeat.md, you're going to see the heartbeat, how the heartbeat works for the different agents. They read portfolio state, they think, they plan, they execute, and then they sleep. Anytime you see this, you see a snipe, like you see like it's a sharp spike in the graph I showed you, then know that they just executed a task. Now these are the agents that are created for you the moment you connect your wallet. Orchestrator, DCA, Trailing, Scout, Risk Manager. These are like follow com agents. You know how you have follow com agents. You can now create the custom ones if you want. These are the different Orchestrator, which is the vault, like I told you. Governor. Now this is the 7 safety check: single TX limit, daily spend limit, price impact, liquidity check, blacklist check, rock check. All these 7 must pass. You must pass this test before there's any execution. It will block. That was why when you check the metrics, you will see that governor blocked some. Let me see that metrics. You see that governor blocked some people. Where is that? Yeah, look at it. Rogue attacks blocked 5. Autonomous self-preservation events. Total swaps executed. So far we've had 15 swaps executed. And like I told you, this is where you get to check all the executions. You can confirm all of these swaps that happened on chain. We've done that before. So this is it. This is beautiful. This is all of it. Now when you come back to let me just come back to the home page, just so I just run you through. So what Pulse is basically Pulse is just the wallet that think for itself. Wallets with agentic abilities on chain. They sleep, wake up, they think, plan, read the portfolio index, and then they execute. Now, so when we go mainnet, we intend to put connect wallet here, but at the moment what is here is just launch app. All right, so these are the different features of the autonomous agents: the AI thought stream, the heartbeat architecture, the permission brain, which is the governor, trailing stop, rock pool. Amazing. You can always access this in my submission. Fiat off ramp, this is for clickbots. Custom agent factory. The ability for you to create custom agents is the revolutionary. With just a click, you don't have to start coding and whatever. The moment you give it a description, Orchestrator refines that description based off of the intelligence that we fed it, and then it can now create a registry. So in my code base, I call it registry, but in a layman's term, it's called the job description of the agents. Sniper agent, two-ball heartbeat, agent-to-agent messaging, Pulse governance. Pulse is the token. We are thinking of this. We're not just thinking of it like a bounty. We're thinking of it like a proper protocol that we have utility token, a governance token that would, kind of drive the decisions that will be made in this ecosystem. Connect wallet, fund your vaults. These are the steps in which you, if you want to, if you are starting out with Pulse. Just 4 steps: connect your wallet, fund your wallet, set strategy, and then just watch the agents do their work. When you click on this, it's going to tell you coming soon, because it's part of what we intend to execute when we go mainnet. So these are your agents. This was where we created the other agents. If you can remember, we created Solana Foundation agent. Pulse token, let's just leave this for now, but this is just our some of our projections after the bounty. Now these are the endpoints. These are, you can if you want to access our natural language reasoning plus the intelligence we fed it, use API execute, API portfolio. If you need to see the full swarm states, use API agent create. If you need to create an agent, custom agent. And then this is the WebSocket. If you need the stream, the thought stream, like you saw the thoughts, moving up and down. This is the WebSocket, and then the matrix to find the matrix. We intend to, as we continue to build, we intend to, bring out, we intend to bring out more endpoints, as we have more use cases. So I don't know if I should just go quickly to my code, just to breeze through, just to look through, the back end part and all of these things, and just to inform you that the wallet is highly secured. The whole wallet has bank level security, and no agent has access to the private key. No agent have access to their private key. Private keys are stored, in such a way that the same standard that protects your bank, in such a way that the private key will never exist in plain text. Private key will never exist. Oh, sorry, this is not my code for. Let me open pause. Yeah, I'm a developer, so there's a lot of. Yeah, so this is pause. This is the heartbeat MD. What controls the heartbeat? So when you see Orchestrator assigns a certain percentage of soul to DCA, a certain percentage to trailing, is because we already set it here. But then I coded it in a way that your own settings will override this. But just in case there's a newbie who does not know, who doesn't have a preference as regards to strategy, our own strategy is solid enough, because we've been over the years running click shift, belt, click bots, alpha, leverage. All of these solutions are basically on Solana, and they are being used. So we just basically use our intelligence to do that. So this is basically the code. I don't have much to show you here because the link is going to be attached. So our keys are no agent has access. They only have access to the sole token that they are that Orchestrator gives them. They don't have access to their private key. That one is moved, programmatically out of their view, and is stored offline. The private key never exists in plain text on disk, like I mentioned. And even when an agent needs to sign a transaction, all needs to happen is it decrypts into memory. So the key decrypts into memory, is signed, and then the reference is released. You don't get to see the key in plain text. So that is basically that. I don't know if I'm missing out on anything, but we are really deeply excited by what this innovation, and we look forward to getting into building out this into mainnet. Thank you so much. My name is Emmanuel. I'm the founder of ClickBot, founder of ClickShift. ClickShift has products like ClickBot, which is on chain, the one that connected to Pulse. We have Alpha, which is a terminal that ensures traders never lose money. We have Leverage for futures traders. We have Solana First. Solana First is a gamified academy that helps newbies on Solana to learn the basics of Solana before actually losing their money, or using their money, I beg your pardon, to trade. Of course, now Pulse has come into the chain of products. Thank you so much, and God bless.